Hello, this is Spellbinder reporting on a new documentary coming out October 22nd from Infowars.com. Actually, Alex didn't get to make this one, but he's promoting it. It says, "What in the world are they spraying?" is the name of the documentary. And it's going to tell you about chemtrails. By now, everyone has seen crisscrossing streaks of white clouds trailing behind aircraft, stretching from horizon to horizon, eventually turning the sky into a murky haze. Our innate intelligence tells us these are not mere vapor trails from jet engines. But no one yet has proved the question, who is doing this and why? With the release of this video, all that has changed. Here is the story of a rapidly developing industry called Geo-engineering, driven by scientists, corporations, and government intent on changing global climate, controlling the weather, and altering the chemical composition of soil and water, all supposedly for the betterment of mankind, or is it the elimination of? Although the officials insist that these programs are only in the discussion phase, evidence is abundant that they have been underway since the 1990s, and the effects have been devastating to crops, wildlife, human health. We are being sprayed with toxic substances without our consent to add insult to injury, and they are lying to us about it. Do not watch this if you have high blood pressure, because it's going to piss you off. Produced by G. Edward Griffin, Michael Murphy, and Paul Wittenberger. The runtime will be 95 minutes on that, and expect the shipping date October 22nd, 2010. Now, you can pre-order. You go to the Infowars shop. But they're right. I have never seen chemtrails until after the 1990s, when I started noticing the big smoky trails coming out of these jets that won't go away. They just spread out and look like this picture here. They just spread out, and next thing you know, by the end of the day, it's overcast. The sun looks like it's, I don't know, it looks like moonlight almost outside. It does seem to cut 20% of the light down. I remember hearing a guy who wrote on an article about chemtrails. He made a comment. He says he worked for the airports, and he actually got an article written up about it. He said he used to work for the airports. He was he was one of the mechanics that did repairs at a hub. You know, if a jet from another airport company broke down, you know, they had to try to fix it to get it back to its home hub across America somewhere. Well, he said he had to go in and fix it. There was something wrong with the sewer system on there, and he couldn't get a hold of Honey Dip, which is usually the people that take care of this. So he went back there and said, "I'll take care of it," and he climbed back in there where all the plumbing and everything is for the toilets, and he noticed extra two tanks, one large one small one, and they weren't hooked into the sewage system at all of the aircraft. And he followed the pipes and everything, and he saw they went out towards the wings and everything, and he went out and checked the lightning arresters along the wing edge, and guess what? Every other one was hollow. And these pipes, these little lines, as he opened up little panels around the wing and looked, went right into these lightning arresters. And he was going, wow, they're nozzles of some type. And he started talking about it. He left a couple of remarks on the internet, didn't give his name, but yet somehow somebody was keeping an eye on him, because next thing you know, he's called in the office, was laid off for a couple of months, and then when he came back, was said not to say a word about what he knows ever again. Keep his mouth shut. And that's just an example. I'm going to go ahead and play this this trailer and let you see what exactly is going on with chemtrails as far as what this documentary is going to be about. But I figured that would be some informative information everybody would like to know out there about how they're spraying the chemtrails. You know, every jet out there is a potential chemtrailer, because the pilots don't know about it. The only people servicing the systems is Honey Dip, the ones that take care of the toilet systems on the aircraft, so they're government agencies. And here we go. They won't mention that, but that was something extra I throw in to let you know.
I'd like to talk for a minute about an issue that's getting more and more attention. That's the issue which scientifically is called stratospheric aerosol geoengineering, also called the chemtrail issue.
Oh my God. Holy. There's one, two, oh my God. Oh my God.
substance found by a southwest Arkansas man be part of a government test? Well, that's the question at the heart of a phenomenon called chemtrails.
Well, they say the government is dumping chemicals on us to control or manipulate the weather.
And they say the unusual-looking jet trails in the sky are actually chemical-laden chemtrails.
The survival of the human race, literally, is at stake. The physical survival, the level of health that people will enjoy, the survival of the planet. If you're concerned about the environment, this is your issue.
You could use barium oxide, for example, which makes big fluffy clouds. You could use tiny little bits of aluminum, which is benign in the environment, and essentially manage the climate.
That is not rain, that is not snow. Believe it or not, military aircraft flying through the region is dropping chaff. Small bits of aluminum, sometimes it's made of plastic or even metallicized paper products, but it's used as an anti-radar issue, and obviously they're up there practicing. Now, they won't confirm that, but I was in the Marine Corps for many years, and I'll tell you right now, that's what it is.
And tonight, one woman says the government's own data shows the chemicals are showing up in our drinking water.
So basically, they want to eliminate our ability to eat organic food, have clean water. So in some ways, it sounds to me like, and again, it's just a projection, but it sounds to me like this is control. How do we control the masses?
Just to clarify, so 10 megatons of aluminum dumped into the atmosphere would have no human health impact.
So let me be more careful here. Work to separate out the toxicological. So the aluminum, we've only begun to research and publish nothing.
There was mason jars, and they were brand new, sterilized, and that's what we catch the rain in.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a HEPA filter that we tested the air with.
Okay, so you caught rain and then you basically filtered air. What did you find?
Aluminum and barium.
But this is virtually exactly what the geoengineers described and did describe in the conference, as you know, as the result of spraying aerosols, a white haze that would eliminate our blue skies. It's exactly what we see. So it's baffling to many of us how people can not give this issue the serious attention that it deserves when it's virtually everything the scientific community is describing as something they urgently want to do, but they still don't admit they are doing.
What shows you can make very high quality, and do this in just a jet in a very simple way, make high quality alumina particles just by spraying aluminum vapor out, which oxidizes. So it's certainly in principle possible to do that, and there's a big literature that's already looked at that. Aerosol geoengineering looks like it is so cheap that the cost is basically not going to be an issue. That means that implementation decisions will be risk-to-risk decisions. The risk of doing it against the risk of not doing it. And it makes the problem of how we govern it fundamentally harder and different and novel.
And across the industry, they're seeing a decline in anything natural and organic that's growing. However, the effective crops have the aluminum-resistant seeds that have been manufactured.
So part of the genetically modified crops includes a conscious effort to make those seeds and those crops resistant to aluminum. Is that what you're saying? Well, this is not an accident.
No, it's not.
So those people know what's going on.
Yes, they do.
Not only do they know what's going on, but they intend to benefit from it.
They already are.
They've been. That somebody is spending a lot of money and effort to spray the planet.
There you go. And the rest is Alex Jones promoting the video, talking about his research for the last couple of years, intensely collecting videos from his audience. And he was putting one together. I don't think he's got together yet, but he was supposedly going to put a chemtrail documentary together himself. And it never fruited it yet. He's still working on it apparently, but this one came out before he could get his done with G. Edward Griffin and company, and he's promoting it now. But that's what I wanted to show you. I mean, that's it. You can watch the rest of this when I put the link at the bottom of my video, along with the actual YouTube link. I'm going to click on this and actually go to the YouTube channel, which is right here. And oops. And there it is. And this is the Alex Jones channel. What in the world are they spraying? Infowars trailer. Apparently he's got a part in this, because he's really promoting it and is selling it on his site. So until next time, I'm going to let you go and watch this and give you the links and everything so you can check this out. Until next time, this is Spellbinder saying have a good day and keep his eye on the sky. Be good or be good at it.